Blinko chips. I want some Blinko chips. I could use chips at all. Yeah, I guess you got excited. Ka-chink, ka-chink. Here we go. This will be funny. Need magical powder and Joppa crystals. Hey guys, you know what's coming, right? Oh yeah, this is coming. I still got one more. Let's see. Magical powder and Joppa crystal. Did I see something awesome? And everybody's Super Saiyan. Everybody's Super Saiyan mining. Gotta find a lot of fucking shite. Sorry, I couldn't help it. It's just too funny seeing this. Everybody just going all out. This is intense. It's great. That was your entertainment for today. You guys knew I was gonna do that. It also shows off what happens. That was mildly satisfying. Well, more than mildly, that was very satisfying. Is Gundam over here? Yes, he is. Oof. I'm gonna spend time with him and take a sip. I should make it more than a sip. Oh, then it's time for me to make my next move. Even I can be bored to death. So, are you going to entertain me, fiend? Spend time gone today quizzing each other about animals. Because animals, you know, his favorite thing. We're a little bit closer. Let's give him a present. Definitely. Let's see. There's a few things he likes. It'd be that hard to find something he'd like. Of course, muffler. We got 3 of them. Let's give him a couple. I see. You're holding quite an interesting item there. That item must be beyond your power. You can entrust it into my care for free. Hold it. If you cherish your life, it's better if you don't come any closer. My magical beasts have a thirst to kill. Me and your hamsters? Oh, they're docile animals. Just as I thought. You know nothing. You'll know true terror if you look down on them just because they fit into your palm. They are cruel devil beasts that will devour their parents, their siblings, and even their own children. Oh yeah, hamsters do that. Their territoriality is frightening. They'll never stop attacking until their opponent is dead. Today's fight started when Sandi got greedy and encroached upon Junpei's territory. Junpei was knocked aside and his foot stepped into Magazi's territory. Then Magazi got angry and unleashed his anger onto Junpei. I was able to quell their rage by sacrificing my left hand, but it may not be that easy next time. I see. That's troubling. Could that be the reason Gundam Hand's always wrapped up in that bandage? By the way, do you know which species of my 4-Dock Davis of Destruction has the largest body? Which species of hamster? Well, it'd be the golden hamster, or the fat one. Golden hamster are the biggest species, right? Yes. Those fearsome demon beasts boast their largest size among all hamster species. However, they are also the most docile and are known for being the smartest too. Other tribes feel no fear, lest they give it their all when biting and ripping what stands before them. But only Goldens know fear. Thus, they usually do not bare their teeth once they recognize you. You're saying they understand what happens when they bite people? That is why you must pay attention to their stress levels when you're breeding them. Huh, I certainly didn't know that. However, that isn't the only feature of Goldens. They have many other unlimited possibilities. Their fur color, quality, and patterns. You could even say have unlimited combinations. Oh, so like Spinda. There's much research. The fruits of my labor was about to be born. A fearsome demon beast with sparkling silver fur. A hybrid creature with dominant spots and bands. Now all I can do is pray for the safety of their mother and child I've left behind. I don't really understand what he's saying, but he seems to be worried about the hamsters he left behind. We're probably taking care of other animals, right? Are those demon beasts okay too? There are no problems in that regard. I have pupils all around the world. I've already given them orders to continue my research into the synthesis of demon beasts. They know how to avoid any lethal genetics. They'll carry out my will and conduct no atrocious experiments. Beyond that, I've already made arrangements to leave my demon beasts to those I trust. He's crazy prepared. I mean, the Gundam makes you rethink how much of a responsibility it is to raise pets. You'll never experience such a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you ever do breed them, make sure you provide plenty of exercise, high-quality food, and a place to sleep. Such luxuries mean everything to creatures that will only live 1,095 days after they're born. Remember well. Saying that, Gundam walked away. Oh yeah, a glimpse of the deep affection Gundam feels towards all animals, not just hamsters. Ugh. Let's see what you do with a puppy. AKA, well, I should say a Growlithe or something. Could you imagine that? I've seen Gundam wallowing in sadness. I like the area. Could you imagine him riding an Arcanine with it breathing fire all over the place and him going completely hysterical in laughter as the town around him burns? That'd be crazy. I'm not just rambling because of that. I mean... I was doing math as well. And by the way, it's 3 years he put. Hi, how we doing? Jabba juice. Jabba 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 juice, Jabba juice. Gotta have juice, gotta have Jabba juice. Boop. We're probably not gonna be able to get all this, but I'll try for one of those. But I am gonna use that item we just got. Now, watch what I do with collecting spirits. Boosh. Cleaning spirits are going to be next on the list. Let's try to get at least one in the last 2 days. Oh, even if I have to get it today. Shoot. Okay, so I need expensive plate, golden egg, and large engine. Expensive plate. Well, I can go for large engines. 3, 4... The golden plate, golden egg. I think I need. Do we need golden eggs? Yes. Expensive plates. We have at least 4. Yep. And send 1. You clean. It's the last chance, guys. We're gonna go for the cleaning. Well, for the cleaning spirit. If we don't get one, we don't get one. If we do, we do. We're probably not, but you know, best of hope. Nope, we didn't get it. Not mad. Let's go meet with Gundam. Gundam Tanaka. Now, of course, because of also where we are, I'm not going to be able to start anyone like I did last time and get through them. Because everyone remembers how I did on Danganronpa 1 with Sayaka, right? Actually getting her too in one day. Or one run. That was pretty sweet. I thought we weren't going to make it, but we just got in the last one. I love those justs. Ooh. Now, I don't remember where we are with him. Okay, we're halfway there, so this will be our 4th meeting. So we only need 3 more with him. Let's see. I'll use you. Yeah, I know. Yes. Don't get any closer. I already know what you're thinking. What do you want to know that even I don't know? Now then, summon your familiar. No, I don't have anything like that. This isn't Dungeons and Dragons. Come challenging me many times. I think you finally obtained at least one familiar. Just as I thought, you're just a mere human and a strange one at that. By the way, saying, Gundam doesn't seem all that annoyed. Is he opening up to me a little? However, you probably don't understand how pointless this place is for a demon beast tamer. Now that you mention it, you know this is a tropical island. I don't see really any wild animals. If this place really was a normal tropical island, I won't have time to talk to you so freely. Many beasts inhabit the thick forests. There may even be rare species that only exist in this land. Just thinking about it makes me tingle. Wow, he's smiling right now. I seem to recall seeing a cow at the ranch. I'm not interested in some domesticated animal. I have a feeling you say that. After all, I cannot look at it without feeling pity. Huh? That's a bit unexpected. Such creatures are born to be eaten by humans. If I had the all-seeing eye, I couldn't change that fate. Thus, I try not to involve myself with livestock. It would certainly bring a calamity onto my mind after all. I don't understand the feelings of animals, so this must be a complicated subject for him. I have a feeling he's a vegetarian as well if he's like that. I could see him being one. I appear to be getting oddly sentimental since I haven't encountered any new demon beasts. I tamed various creatures such as the Cerberus, the Phoenix, and even the Midgard Serpent. Dude! You know how bad that guy is? I mean, dogs, birds, and lizards. When you say tamed, what exactly does that entail? I guess it's fine to tell a mere human. I don't believe that you'll get in my way. Basically, you must say, good girl, good girl. Huh? I must repeatedly speak to them and make sure that they understand that there is no ill will on our end. In order to do that, you need to appear innocent. Of course, there are some who like to be touched and some that don't. Better if you keep these basics down. Afterwards, as long as you spend a long time together, you'll eventually start to hear your partner's words. Pretty sure that only happens to ultimate breeders. But Gundam seems different from usual when he talks about animals. Somehow his face seems gentler. He must really love animals. Now then, I wonder if there are evil demon beasts that will rile me up on this island somewhere. Aku and Mami are sort of safe like animals. They are no good. Anything that can talk will eventually betray you. And most importantly, they aren't cute. Ooh, he's got a thing for cute. I agree. They don't plan to betray you at all. Ha! Such exaggerations coming from a mere human like you. However, that's a nice line. Gonna let the area with a different smile on his face than usual. Hopefully we'll be able to understand each other, even just a little bit at a time. And gonna report guard an update based on experience with him. 2 more meetings. I've seen Gunner walk away. I left the area. You know, I really wonder if this was how the program was supposed to be, and it was actually used to get them out of the program or not. Who knows? A lot of unknowns we don't know about Danganronpa still. I never know. Well, guys, this is the last day. We were 9 eggs and 1 large engine. We're not gonna be able to keep any of this stuff that we got, so can't use this at all. So we're missing 2 consumables still. I'll hopefully make them during. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4 more goals to get. We'll have to get them on other runs because you only get 1 a run. So you're gonna be missing some. We did get all the tools. That's a success. We did make all the processed goods. And we found all the raw materials. So as usual, when I get a new goal, I'll work to it until we make it, and well, you know. Next one will be a speed up run, and I'll do the skip unless we get something new. So yeah. Well guys, we're not going to be able to do anything, so as in terms of my usual subject, it's time to sleep. Good job, guys. Bring it in and relax. You've earned a good nap. I love how we still doing that. That they all have that animation and how Nekomaru sleeps outside of the bed. Or Kane, though. I think she needs a thicker blanket. But yeah, they did good. They earned their rest. I think Ibuki needs a thicker blanket, too. And so, we're at the end of our run. We finished. Feels good to be successful. And with only 2 left for Gundam. 2 left. We're gonna finish this. We are gonna finish this. I guarantee it. Because well no, here's Gundam. I was thinking Fuyuhiko because he was on screen. Because Gundam's right here. Spend some time together with Gundam Tanaka. Now, are you ready for a laugh? Are you ready for something funny? This is a gift that he likes. That was the reaction. Wah, wah. Great work, my servant. It is said 5 valuable assets exist in this world. You have my gratitude for discovering one of them. Thank you. I think the hamsters are happy. I think they're having lunch. Hold it if you come any closer. I know, I won't get close to you. Appears that you finally noticed. The blood that flows within me bears a fearsome curse. Of course it does. Ever since I was young, this body of mine was exposed to so many poisons it became poisonous itself. If a mere human like you ever touched me, you will immediately decompose and wither away. Thus, I've been trying to make sure you don't get too close to me. Does that mean you've been thinking of me? Huh, don't get ahead of yourself. Even if you're just a foolish human, I'm not so cruel as to yearn for a meaningless death. Huh, can I assume that he's blushing? He says his blood is poison. What could be the advantage of that? It's not an issue of gains and losses. I became like this because I had to. I had to be like this even if I don't want to be. I've been putting poison in my body ever since I was young. Now, that's only possible. Could it be... Boop. Was your mother cooking bad? Crap, I was only joking, but it sounds like that was exactly it. You wouldn't understand how much pain I had to endure. Plus, that woman would cry if I didn't finish my plate. What choice I had but to suffer in silence? Don't you feel better now that you talked about it? I mean, you're actually a really kind guy. Anyway, now that you understand, you shouldn't come any closer to me. Know that if you ever touch me, it will mean death for you. But that's really lonesome. Hey Gundam, can I ask you something? You had the fortitude to ask me that. You didn't say anything yet. When you were in grade school, did you ever hold hands with any of the other kids? It's obvious now, but the time I was faking my condition. And moving next to the teacher served me. I was able to avoid questions and survive without any problems. Did you ever have to do a folk dance? You don't understand. That is a ceremony for summoning evil deities. Fortunately, the school nurse was in the same tribe as me, so I was able to leave without getting involved. I see. It might be bad of me to point out something so unnecessary. I don't know what to say to him anymore. So then, what kind of people are okay to get close to you? Anyone whose power matches my own, or... No. There's no way such a being exists. You should just forget about that. For your sake. Those words gonna walk away. He seemed very lonely. What was he going to say? He just told me maybe I could have done something about it. Hey, maybe he would have shouted nonsense at me. At least you're trying. And now, the scene gonna walk away or return to my room. The finale, folks. Okay. Holiday 49. So today's the day, huh? I guess we better review everything one more time. The goal is one Robo Rabbit. We have it right here. We're officially done. We can't do anything we make will be gone to waste, so... You did it very well. Here's some tickets. Your C4 trip tickets. It's amazing how you made this. Okay, this is where you want to. You get 200 mod coins every time you complete the last task. How come I dropped the light beam him? I wonder if we can use it for something. I don't want it anyway, so here you go. Take your day off. Okay, dismissed. What would you like to do? Go meet with someone. Who should I talk to? No one yet. Because I'm gonna save the game and I'm gonna keep going. Because we're at the end. But I'm gonna go back to the main menu. So go back to the main menu. I'm gonna Danganronpa. Oh yeah. Get to do that a few times. And I have nothing of, I'm gonna restock. I'm gonna buy... I'm gonna buy 2 sunflower seeds. I'm gonna give 1 to him. And we're gonna spend some coins with Momo Yashin. Yeah, this is how you really have to just keep going. Okay, we covered that. I'm hoping to get back to 100, but it's probably not going to happen. Might take 1 or 2 runs to get back to 100% collected, but if it does, oh well. $97. Not bad. Respectable. I'll continue island mode now. I do have this pet still. I'll save him for next run. We'll just keep going, and then when I get the third amount of coins, I'll finish it off. Let's hang out with Gundam one last time. This is it, guys. The end of the run. You done it. Yep, we're gonna give him a present. What are you giving him? There we go. 100. Yeah, we know. You are rather nice. As long as this treasure is in my grasp, I will never forget this day. Huh? He doesn't seem like his usual self. Why do you keep following me? In truth, there's no way I'd ever associate with someone like you. But still, why do you continue to hound me? Does this mean my absolute mental defenses are wearing off? I don't know what you think this is, but we're friends who are working together to escape. What? He seated up all of a sudden. Settle down, my wicked arm. Are you a Kodama user? You wish to manipulate me with false words and tricks, don't you? He's freaking out, guys. I'm not trying to manipulate you at all. In fact, you're just the one who said that I'm just a mere human with no special abilities whatsoever. I got a point. You wouldn't understand. I'm in isolation for a reason. There'll never be a day when you understand why I became who I am. Oh boy. I'm the offspring of an angel and a devil, a cursed being shunned and rejected by everything in this world. Once I lose the only thing I love, I'm destined to spend my last days being devoured alive by demon beasts. Truly, I'm mankind's natural foe, evil incarnate, a walking cataclysm, a shapeless insanity, Gundam Tanaka. He sounds like his normal self, but there's definitely something different about him. There might be a kernel of truth in the words he just spoke. It's true, I don't know anything about what drove you to this point, but I definitely believe that you're my friend. If I didn't think that, I wouldn't be able to go on. That's it. That's the only reason. As long as you're my friend, I have no desire to take anything away from you and try to force you to change. It seems that I completely misread you. I never expected a human like you to contain a singularity. Huh? Have I been promoted from mere human? You asked me the other day what sort of existence would be capable of touching me. The answer to that is the singularity. A being who can make the impossible possible by overcoming various limitations. Huh? Am I really that amazing? Huh, don't get ahead of yourself. A simple creature like you does not have that much power. However, I can lend you my powers. As long as you yearn for them. Now I'll leave this to you. For you to say that so easily. Well, who cares? Lend me your hand. I stuck out my hand like you told me to, and after this meditation, Gundam slowly gripped my hand. His hand felt like a normal person's hand, and I definitely didn't wither away and die. With this, the contract is complete. With this, the contract is complete. I will not allow you to die without my permission. I really want to say that to him too, but he'll definitely yell at me if I do. So I gripped Gundam's hand so tightly that it started hurting. Ugh. It somehow became a battle of endurance, but I felt a strong bond between Gundam and me. Which reminds me, a long time since I felt so happy being acknowledged by someone. Bing! Mr. Congeniality and Overlord's Vassal. Congratulations. You'll have skill Infinity Unlimited Flame, which you've heard throughout the game. Give yourself a pat on the back, you've earned it. Did I make this reference to the Kane? At least she's wearing underwear. For the Horde! Gonna spend all day teaching me to use that ability. By the time I returned to my room, I was exhausted? Wait a second. Should I have that? Don't I need to have 100% to get that? But I also gotta do one thing real quick. Skilled out. That's right, you have enough. I'm actually collected every possible present. But you were supposed to... Okay, I was told originally you had to make sure you have one of everything, just like the last game. Apparently it's not true. That really fixed it in this version. But I don't have everything. I don't have one of everything at the moment. So that's odd. Huh. I don't get it. Spend some time alone. Really use some time to myself. And then... Yes, it's nighttime, please get plenty of rest. Yes, shut up. And day 50, the last day. Everyone, at least we reached the final day of the school trip. And you probably collected the whole fragment. We cry a lot of time on that tomorrow. Live your last day here with no regrets. I think we're good. Really use some time to myself. Sipping on the beach. Spending some time alone. Everyone, today's the last day of the school trip. You won't work very hard in bed with the days. There's something that will be saying goodbye tomorrow. When we'll say goodbye to each other. Anyway, make sure you prepare for tomorrow and get plenty of rest. Good night. And the end. 51. And now the ending of School Mode Round 1. That morning, somebody looked at each of us, at each of our faces and nodded softly. Just by that, we immediately knew that the time had come. We finally completed the 50 days, and we were finally going to go home. I guess we should say goodbye to this island now. Strange, our time here felt a little too long and a little too short. Yeah, it's like a normal school trip. Though I don't think this can be really called normal. What? This is what a normal school trip is supposed to be like? Damn it, you tricked us. No wonder I thought it was so lame. No. A normal school trip is even lamer. You're right. School trips don't only abduct students and force them to survive on a tropical island. Who cares about the details? I mean, it was super fun. You're right. I had a lot of fun too. Why are you stealing my line? I wasn't about to say that. There. Don't cry. It doesn't matter. That's right. Stop fighting. Come look at my loins and be at peace. Yes, after all, Terra's tenderloins can only be useful in situations like this, where I kick him right in between. Personally, I'm disappointed. I'm still here and you're all still here. Nobody died. This isn't the main game. You're still acting all depressed. You should just be honest and admit you had fun. An ending with no missing parts. Or I guess it's just one ending of many. It looks like everyone had something they wanted to say, but right now we all feel the same way. Life here is just really fun. But fun is probably something we really needed right now. Hey Hajime, so what were the whole fragments anyway? What do you think? Were we really obtained on this island? What do you think we really obtained on this island? What did we really obtain here? It's probably a bond. Definitely a bond, right? A connection between people, something like that. I don't think you can get that wrong. Oh, so you say that chain that links yourself is hope. But beyond that chain is someone else. A light that can shine on any darkness. Many people contain hope? If so, hope is easier and simpler than I thought. If your life is filled with unforeseeable bad luck, so I had this bond, we're all better off. In these past several days, each and every one of us has obtained something. Before we came here, we all felt like we were alone in this world. We all felt like we could do anything on our own. But we didn't realize that that path only leads to despair. We were brought to this island. As we look back, we realized that we weren't alone. When we hold someone's hand, despair wanes. If it's not possible with 2 people, do it with 3. If that's not possible, then even more. Now we stand here today without losing a single person. It looks like everyone's able to find their own hope. I'm glad, everyone. Really. What? You sound like you're not part of this. You're including that everyone you know. You spent this time together with us. No matter what happens, we'll never change. Ever. That's right. Then we gotta throw a reunion party soon. A reunion party for a school trip? Wouldn't that be more like a launch party? I'd never expected either of those. We should definitely do both of them. And make sure you tell me what you'd like to eat. And be sure to cook it with gusto. As long as it's edible, I'm fine with anything. Come on, you guys are too hasty. You're right. First thing all I need to do is go back. Back to where we belong. That's right, we have to go back. To our daily lives filled with school, studying, exams, fights, walks, train rides, lectures, and more. Together with everyone here. We're renewed hope and maybe even a little despair. Everyone's going to start their lives once again. I want to soak up some sun got. You got the save progress. We're going to save it over the epilogue because it's a new epilogue. Basically. And we completed it. That's right. We're actually done. I haven't gone over this yet, but I'll just show you that we're still sitting currently with stage 5 unlocked. We haven't done stage 5 yet, but we'll do that later. So there's still that we gotta do in the future. We got another round of island mode we gotta do, because we still got more stuff to do. We still got the... We're not gonna read the novel. That's for me to do. You guys to find out. We still got a lot to do in the gallery still. So we got those pets to raise and those 200 coins. We're going on that for now. And we got more stuff to buy. So... I'm getting the episode here, guys. We've done it. Congratulations. I hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the next round. On today's episode, we're going to do a double feature because this is the last one, and we're almost done with the book, actually. I'm not going to do the interviews, and we've already seen the Monami part and the other part, so I'm going to skip over them because, well, we don't need to know about them because we've already seen them. Today, we got the user interface. You can see some of the old ways that they were setting up, including how they changed the music playing in the upper right and the text. That got a little interesting. Got Makoto being a stand-in and Hajime being a stand-in for what everything looked like. And you can see that they actually used what we see for the holiday and whatever for Island Mode actually was going to be actually used in the main game. You can see how they updated the rules and how they changed them to be with Monami and Monokuma in them. You can see how the pet used to look and how the handbook used to look like. You can see more about the Tomodachi mode in this, how they looked a lot more like Usami, and what they turned into. But yeah, every one of them was going to be different for Usami apparently at one point. Interesting. And the next page we got the classroom trials, how you had start, reopen, suspended, and end. We had how the trials actually looked. You can see Hina and Junko was standing in, and Makoto. Then you can see later on, you can still see them still kind of having Kyoko and others as they swapped in everyone. And how they added new stuff like the cross swords and everything. We can see down here the logic dives and how the shields look in every trial. It's nice to know. I mean, there was some things like, what do they look like during the thing? You can see how the climax interference or closing argument, whatever, looked like. We got the closings here. Every chapter's title cards. You got each one, including chapter 6, which only has one title card. And you can see how the others even tried to zero how it ended. Make it a little more interesting. We got the island mode screens. We got the Monami. You see that everything looked a little different than what they ended up looking like, but not too bad. I mean, some of it looks the same in a way, some of it doesn't. Yeah, I'm not going to actually end yet, because there is something I did want to bring up. But I will save for the next part, so be back in a second to talk about it. Remember when I said I was saving Monami? Well, there is a section I did skip over in the book. It's the Monoke Mono or Mono Beast, whatever you want to call them. That's right, we got every Mono Beast in the game. We got the snake, the lion. That's a lion. Got the horse, I think that is. The Uma. Hebi, Tora. Got the bird or Tori. We got our Hito. Sekizu and the prototype. Now, like I said, these are Japanese names, but you can tell how they're supposed to look, how they're supposed to act. Makes it kind of interesting looking at these guys, seeing how they look, right? But there's also something else. Every single regular one, too. I just want to make this a short one just so you can see what they all look like. But yeah, they even included these and how they attack. So to make it a little more interesting for you. But yeah, that's the end of the Monami section. That's the book basically. I basically showed you everything in the book. I could have probably dug out the scanner and did this all in one evening, but that'd be a whole evening, and I'm about to dig the scanner out just for that. Plus, it gives you a reason now actually buy the book. So you're asking why I did with a camera instead. But yeah, I'm getting the episode here. Next episode, we're actually gonna go do whatever. So yeah, I hope you have fun. I'll see you on the next one. This episode, we're going into something completely different. The Monokuma Secret File. We're going to start with Secret 1 because why not? We can see some of the old characters from Danganronpa 1, like Jin and Mukuro. We got the founders, which I think we see a bit more of in Danganronpa 3. And we have some Danganronpa 0. We got Yusuke, we got Ryoko, I think that's her name. I'm trying to remember her actual name. And we got the guy also from Killer Killer actually appearing, which he does do a side appearance in the anime. The page got all the characters from Danganronpa 1, including the characters that ended up dying off. And some that just don't appear in the anime, like Hiro, Hina, Toko. So yeah, that makes it interesting. We hadn't had the original Hiro. There's some keywords that we can't understand because I can't read the language, so unfortunately I won't be reading them. Next page, you'd expect it's all Junko. I mean, she's got to have a section somewhere, right? Notice that they just show all her stuff. On the bottom page, we got the 3 Future Foundation members that do show up in game. Makoto, Kyoko, and actual Byakuya. And we got Izuru's form and Awakened Hajime, or whatever you want to call him. Super Saiyan Hajime, Super Hajime, whatever you want to call, like, so it's whatever you want to call him. Next page actually has the locations of every single Monokuma. When this art book came in, I knew where every single one was just by looking at this page if I got stuck. And in Chapter 6, I was actually using this a lot more than you think, just to make sure I knew where all the hidden Monokumas were. I was told where, but I was told it's also linear, and there is a big possibility missing them, so I did kind of have to use this for a little bit. But of course, as everything else, it's all sanctioned by Ayagai. Next part, we have all the skills listed and where they can be used. Of course, I can't read any of them because you know why. But you notice that they include some combinations. I don't know if they can be used or not used. I'd have to look at them. I'm not about to look at it. I don't have the game open, and I don't have the skills list in front of me. But yeah, there may be some combos you can use there. The next page is probably the most important two for me. All the items where I decide to use them, we're taking off this page. Usually these were put into a notepad for me once I got it. Beforehand I was just using a bunch of online lists, sorting them into parts, but yeah. This helped a lot. You can tell by the guys that have a heart next to them, those are the ones you have to use for events, so. Speaking of that, next page, you got the 5 event chapters and where they are, what you need for them, so you hopefully don't miss them. It explains about the secret events itself. Secret part 6 is all the body balance stuff, basically. Basically, their height, their weight, you know that stuff. Notice that Nekomaru actually has one of the tallest profiles. I think he might actually be the tallest. In fact, the next page confirms it for me when they go over into height. And then I'll wait and see that it's actually Hifumi who's the heavyweight king. All these are in centimeters and kilograms because it's a Japanese book. They're going to use the metric system. I'm not going to convert any of these into English for you. If you want to do that, do the math on your own. They include the chest and BMI, even though I don't know why you'd want to, but notice that some of the guys actually had the biggest chest compared to everything. Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, Hyoko's on the bottom of a lot of these. Of course, you know why. And you know Monokuma and Mommy aren't going to say theirs. They're going to hide it. So when it comes to height, that Monokuma and Mommy actually are off the scale. They actually had to put a little thing to signify that they're so low that they had to cut part out. Next page, we got their constellations and their blood type. I believe constellations do mean a little bit in Japan compared to other places, so that's why they included it. And most characters in Danganronpa 2 are an A blood type, surprisingly. Interesting, isn't it? They even include the Danganronpa 1 cast as well, just to be nice. So if you wanted to figure that out. And the last part is all the secret items from number 1. I don't know why they included it, but they did. That's one that was in the first game, and I know I had to lean over a little bit to read because bad lighting today. Yeah, that concludes Secret File. That is basically the entire book, other than interviews and anything I can't read. I do have one section to go over, but I'm saving that for when we go back to Monomi, so that's why I didn't do that section yet. That's why it was skipped. But we'll do that when we go to the Monomi section. How's that sound? We'll finish Monomi all together. So yeah, I hope you have fun. I'll see you on the next one.